Boom, boom, boom. Michael, it is the best time of the year.
It's the best time ever. Best time ever.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Let me tell you what. We have baseball on right now. There's also hockey going on right now. There's
How do we
also
watch it?
basketball preseason, which the regular season starts on Tuesday, okay, of next week. So that means that next Thursday we will have a playoff baseball game, a regular season basketball game, a regular season football game, and a regular season hockey game on, all on the same night. I am thoroughly excited. And you're working on getting what game up right now?
I was actually looking into fantasy basketball.
Fantasy basketball.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on us doing a little practice, little mock draft, and then doing a little actual draft after that?
I could get down with that.
Hell yeah.
I could definitely get down with that. What platform do you want to use? You want to use ESPN?
Yeah, that's what I figure.
All right, let me get set up a little bit here. Let me check and make sure everything sounds good. Made some adjustments.
What do you think we do? Like a 12 team, like a 8 team, 10 team?
I think we go 10 team. I think that that's perfect. I think 10 team would be
Whoa,
perfect.
there's different types. Team Roto, head to head team category, head to head points.
I think we go points, right? Points.
What does the other things mean? What is Roto?
I don't know. I think we need to do a little research on that and see what the difference is. I think we go points, right? Points. Turn me down a little bit. Actually, I'll turn you up a little bit.
Rotisserie.
Like rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. Deal. We're gonna get it going. Get it going. Get it going. Bum bum bum. Open. Go Cousins. I just
Yeah, this article is not the one to read.
what on what the difference is between all of the
No, just
basketball
what
ones?
rotisserie really is. Like rotisserie or roto leagues are the way fantasy sports used to be done prior to age. They are still very popular and very different from head to head league. In most roto leagues, the season lasts the entire NBA regular season, and the team with the most points wins the league.
All right.
Oh, so there is no playoffs. It's whoever wins it. Most points.
Like most points overall?
But it also said something about categories, like something around like whoever like if you pick someone for rebounds. Yeah, here we go. You simply assign points to every statistical category. The default scoring system is field goals made, field goals attempted, free throws made, free throws attempted, points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and turnovers.
Okay.
Okay, so rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and points are all plus. Turnovers are -1. Free throws attempted are -1. Field goals attempted are -1. Free throws made, field goals made are +1.
Okay.
Nothing for a three. for 3. Dude, I don't know. Let's look at head-to-head points. I think head-to-head points is probably what we
I would think head-to-head points. It sounds a lot like it would be like every week, you know? And it's probably like hockey where you set your lineup for the week. Nick Castellanos just missed a foul ball pop up. He ran into the wall and missed it. But there's no outs in the bottom of the 6th. Still no score. Wheeler's at 54 pitches at the start of the 6th inning, which is pretty good. It's been a good game for both pitchers.
Yeah, it has been. Yo, I just sent you the link in Discord.
Okay.
No rush at all. There's nobody here, and it doesn't look like there's anybody joining.
Is this a mock? Is this a mock or is this is go? This is mock.
No, this is a mock.
This is mock. All right, I'm gonna go directly in the middle at 5.
Okay.
I actually have not. We can find one sooner. Hold on, no, this is fine. This is fine because I haven't logged in on this computer yet.
It's 12 minutes. I think I can find one probably like 5 minutes out.
All right, I'm good to go. Yeah, yeah, we can do that. Make that there.
All right, here you go. There's people in this one. It starts in 1:52. But it doesn't look like it's filling, so I think we're okay. I think I'm gonna pick spot 4.
Okay.
Nope, I can't. Somebody took it, so I just
grabbed spot make sure 1. You leave the other one then.
Right.
Yep. Leave this mock. You sent me the other one?
Mm-hmm.
I still only have the same one.
Sorry. There it is.
Okay.
You want spot 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna take spot 5.
Oh, okay, you got it. I thought someone just took it. Okay, I think I don't really want spot 1 because I don't think I'm gonna get spot 1. But also, I don't really want a late spot.
Who even goes first in these picks? You know what I mean? I don't even know.
I'll go 7th. It says snake. It says a snake draft.
Okay. So everything should be about the same.
We're almost full. Oh, did you see this new fantasy chat?
Fantasy chat? Is that what do you mean?
You don't see it on the right bottom side of your screen on ESPN?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, so you can click that, click the lead, and then like.
Okay. I usually don't use the desktop, the website usually.
I've never seen this before.
And I wonder, does it save all the? Jarrett Matisse said Barker is a bot. That's funny.
Oh, you saw? Where did you see that?
In the chat. If you click it. Zach Wheeler just hit Ronald Acuna Jr. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, so that'll bring him to base.
Wait, what? You're so ahead of me.
What's your time at? Look at you looking for it. Oh man, he's looking for it. Where's the time clock? So speaking of that, they are bringing pitch clock next year, which is going to change a lot. I think. I can't wait for that change. I'm excited. All right, so we're doing a mock draft for basketball. So hopefully, so it looks like Nikola Jokic is going first. Giannis is going second. Luka at third. Oh, you already know who I'm taking. If he's still there, if you see it. We are live, Johnny. Welcome in. Hey, Johnny, do you have the Phillies game on? You watching the Phillies game? It's a great matchup right now between the pitchers. Zach Wheeler just made his first mistake. He hit Ronald Acuna Jr., and Ronald's actually down on a knee right now talking to the medical staff, which is not good. I didn't see. I'm pretty sure he wears that pad on his elbow, but I missed where it actually hit him. I am going to add NBA fantasy draft.
Dude, so I know nothing about basketball. Nothing.
And what's really interesting is that you'll get into it a lot quicker than you did baseball because you were about to do fantasy.
Dude, this is kind of crazy. Look at these points that they're projected.
Well, you got to think they play multiple times a week, and most of these top players are scoring 20 to 30 points a game. So 20 to 30 points, 82 games, you know? Ronald Acuna is shaken up. It looks like it hit his back elbow, which he doesn't have any padding back there. For the love of the game and the love of the sport, I think everybody hopes that he's okay. One of the best players in the league. For the series, though, I wouldn't mind him sitting out a couple games. He's shaking him off. Ooh, that's loud.
Is that on me or you? That was you.
That was on me. I need to mute that. That was loud.
Oh, to be honest, I think that was on both of us, but I don't think the crowd heard that. I don't think the people heard that.
They heard it through
we're
mine.
Just hearing it in our headphones. Are you sure?
Yeah, because it has my desktop audio, which I think maybe I can do this. We're gonna set it to. I can't set it to a certain window, so we're gonna go default.
Okay, looks like Acuna Jr. is going to take first base.
Yeah, he is going to first, so he's okay. I need to mute this real quick.
Just click
sound. There we go. Yeah, it was definitely me. That scared me. That scared me big time. Did you take Nikola Jokic first? Oh, you went 7. You went 7.
No, I went 7. Yeah, I took 7th. I'm thinking about going John Morant if he's still there. If not, maybe Trae Young.
Yeah. If you're going point guard, yeah. John Bailey said, right. You know, my wife, I will need a play-by-play. No baseball. Tell her it's playoff baseball. Respectively. It's playoff baseball. It's the Phillies. Bottom of the 6th, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Zach Wheeler's still on the mound for the Phillies, and Dansby Swanson is up to bat. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Nobody has scored so far. I'm on auto pick. I just took LaMelo Ball. I missed my pick.
How did you go on auto pick?
Because I guess the guys before me went really quick. So I took LaMelo Ball. I wanted to take Joel Embiid, though. I don't see a lot of centers up here at the top. So that's probably what I would do. I'd probably take Joel Embiid. He's an absolute beast.
Why center, though? Why are you saying go with a center?
Because I see a lot of point guards further down that I would be okay with.
All right, well, I'm going to steal Joel Embiid from you.
You're going to steal Joel Embiid. Wow, it's 7. Okay. I see how it is. So I took LaMelo Ball. You took Joel Embiid. Bottom of the 6th. 2-1 count to Dansby Swanson. There's 2 outs. Man on first. Ronald Acuna Jr. did just get hit by the pitch. He was shaken up. He talked to medical staff for a little bit. But he shook him off, went to first base. Zach Wheeler looks to get out of the inning with under 70 pitches in the 6th inning. 3-1 count now to Dansby Swanson. Johnny, I understand. I'm going to do my best to give you a play-by-play. It'll give me a little practice. How about that?
Yeah.
Fans are on their feet. 3-1 count to Dansby Swanson. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Man on first. Scoreless. Zach Wheeler, 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for Dansby Swanson. Full count. Zach Wheeler's at 64 pitches in the 6th inning. He's going to look to get out under 70. I didn't see if there's any action in the bullpen just yet, but with 64 pitches, if he's able to get out of it, I assume that he would come out for the 7th inning.
See, I'd love to go James Harden right now, but should I go?
Who did you go first? Yeah, to Sixers. And
Yeah.
that ball is just off the plate. Dansby Swanson will take first base. Acuna over to second. So now it's a little bit different. The leading runner is on second base. So he's in scoring position. It brings Matt Olson to bat. It's a little bit more sticky now. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Man on first and second. Nobody scored.
I'm literally just picking names in this basketball draft. I don't know anyone.
I'm on the clock. I'm going to take James Harden. Because he could play shooting guard as well. So Matt Olson tonight is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
So what is SF and PF?
That's going to be small forward and power forward. 4 and 5, 3 and 4 spot. Matt Olson takes a strike on the first pitch of the at-bat. Man on first and second, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Who did you take with your second pick?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Matt Olson fouls off the second pitch. It's 0-2 count for Zach Wheeler. He's looking to get out of the inning without letting up a run up to this point.
So who's shooting most of the shots?
For which team?
For no position.
It depends on the team. Like Sixers, you got probably Joel Embiid, but most of the time,
are you saying
it's
that the positions in basketball are more about just like where you're playing defensively?
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Point guard's usually playing up at the top of the key. You have your shooting guard on the right or left of him. Small forward is going to take one of the corners usually, depending on what the player is. Same with the power forward. And then center's going to be playing hopefully down by the basket. Unless you have Ben Simmons as your point guard, then you got to clear it out because he can't shoot worth of anything. So and that has benefited the Sixers is that Joel Embiid can play down in the post. So I'm up. I'm going to take DeMar DeRozan. 1-2 count. Matt Olson grounds it to first base. Rhys Hoskins not able to come up with the ball. Goes out to right field. And Ronald Acuna scores. So man on first and third. Atlanta takes the first lead of the game. It's 1-0. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Has Anthony Davis not been doing good?
Anthony Davis, I think he was struggling with a little bit of injury last year. That's why his points are down. He's still one of the best in the league. Nick Castellanos was able to throw at home, not in time for Ronald Acuna. So 1-0 Atlanta in the bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Man on first and third. Zach Wheeler's going to look to get the out.
Just missed it.
Yeah, he did just miss that. It was off of his glove, so Rhys Hoskins was not able to make the play. It's going to be an error, I believe. It should be an error on Rhys Hoskins. So Zach Wheeler shouldn't be charged with the hit. But either way, Atlanta scores. It's 1-0 Atlanta in the bottom of the 6th. After he, as of now, lets up that hit, he throws a ball on the first pitch of the at-bat to Riley. So I don't know nothing about the NBA fantasy, but as of now, I would like to have this team, I think. But all these players look good, you know?
I don't. That's just it. I've gotten to the point now to the only person I know left on this is Drew Holiday. I think that's it.
Drew Holiday's good. Julius Randle's okay. I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good. I don't know if I would rather have him over some of these players that are still on the board.
What, I see Ben Simmons down there. You want Ben Simmons?
No, I don't want Ben Simmons. You could take Ben Simmons. How about that? Don't say I didn't do anything for you. All right, so bottom of the sixth, 2-0 count to Austin Riley. 2 outs, man on first and third. Atlanta is up 1-0, and Wheeler has just gone over 70 pitches. He's at 71 on the night. The pitch to Austin Riley. He shoots a dribbler up the third base line. Zach Wheeler's able to get there, but he is not able to make the play at first. That scores another run. Atlanta's up 2-0. Man on first and second. It's not good. Not good.
I haven't even seen the pitch yet.
Not good.
That's how far behind I am.
I'm going to take Scotty Barnes there with the power. They allowed me to
They
play
couldn't
him
get
at power
a single
forward.
out there. Wow. They couldn't get a single fucking out. Ooh.
It was kind of a perfectly placed dribbler up the third base line. It was just off the line to where Alec Boehm wasn't able to make the play. It was close enough for Zach Wheeler to make the play, but it was far enough away from him to where he couldn't pick it up and make a play at first. So now this spells trouble for the Phillies in the bottom of the sixth. It is now 2-0 Atlanta with 2 outs. Man on first and second. So they still have
Why
a
didn't he throw
player.
it first? Why did he? I don't understand.
So they still have a player in scoring position. The reason is because it wouldn't have mattered at that point. He was so far up the line. Austin Riley's quick enough. He wouldn't have had the play, and God forbid anything would have happened. It would have advanced the runner even further from second. He wasn't able to make a play. It was just because of how slow that ball was moving. He wasn't able to make the play.
I mean, I feel like he was moving pretty slow too, to be honest.
All right, so I'm back up. I need a
I mean, you got to make a play there. No, you got to make a play there. You're in the playoffs. You have to make a play there.
Yes, but I think the right decision is to hold on to it at that point.
Yes.
So I need a center. It looks like I can play another guard and another forward in this league. So I'm gonna
Is that what that is? That's what that is. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a center, I guess.
And then what are these util spots? Are those playing too? And then the bench is the only 3 bench you have?
I don't know. We're gonna have to look it up. That's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about it.
How often do we get to sub?
No idea. Bottom of the sixth, 1-2 count. One more strike, and Zach Wheeler gets out of the inning. I don't foresee him coming back into the game after letting up those 2 runs, but we'll find out. Atlanta fans are happy at this point. They take their first lead of the game and first lead of the series in the bottom of the sixth inning in game 2. Man on first and second. Two outs, and the 2-2 pitch from Zach Wheeler swung on and tipped foul. So we'll have 2-2 count again. 77 pitches for Wheeler, so he's now over 20 pitches on the inning. And that's what happens when you go over 20 pitches in an inning. You lose the lead when you're tied at 0-0. A lot of baseball left. We're all right. We haven't even gotten to the 7th inning stretch, you know?
Ooh, look what's in the bottom left corner there. Penn State at number 5, Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be Michigan's not what they were. Ball is hit up the middle. It squeaks into center field. That's going to score another run. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. And Zach Wheeler has run into a nightmare of an inning in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. He lets up another 2-out RBI. Atlanta goes up 3-0 late into the night after a rain delay. Send the game about 3 hours later. Atlanta Braves fans stuck around. It's still a full house to see their team go up 3-0 in the bottom of the 6th, looking to tie the series at 1. And for me, that's not good. I don't like it. It's hard for me to stay unbiased when I'm giving a play-by-play when it's my team like this. You know that?
No, you can. You don't have to give unbiased. What do you mean? Who said you had to be biased?
Listen, you never know. At some point, we might have some teams, some fans from other teams, and they want to hear my voice call it. I wouldn't want to listen to me call it, but maybe they do, you know? And I just got to say.
It's your pick. You're on the clock.
I just got to say, I hope Atlanta loses this game. My pick, guard or forward. I got to do a man that he just does magic things on the court. I'm going to go Chris Paul. The ageless one. Finally, a grounder to second base. Gene Segura's up with it, throws over to first base, gets the final out of the inning, but not before 3 runs are scored for Atlanta. Zach Wheeler, up until the 6th inning, was throwing an immaculate game. The wheels fall off for the Phillies. In game 2, bottom of the 6th, they find themselves down 3-0 going into the 7th inning. That's unfortunate.
A lot of baseball.
Going into the 7th. I didn't see who's due up. I was getting the stream going, so I'm not sure where they're at in the lineup. But it really doesn't matter because on paper, on paper, Philadelphia should be good wherever they're at in the lineup. Should be. Bryce Harper and Nick Castellanos went 6 for 8 combined yesterday. If they can keep that up, I'm good. 6 for 8 combined. That feels good for sure. Not good, but a lot of baseball left. There is a lot of baseball left, Johnny. There is a lot of baseball left.
Michigan Penn State game, huh?
Oh, so Michigan Penn State. So Michigan is not who they were. Penn State is also not who they were. So I don't know. You know, like I think that goes advantage Penn State, but I can't remember the last time I watched Penn State beat Michigan.
Is it advantage Penn State?
Yeah, I think advantage Penn State this year. Let's see. I need a forward. Buddy Hield?
They've got Penn State at +7.
I'm actually going to go... Yeah, I'll go Buddy Hield. He can play both, too. I do like how they have the positions. Like, you can play DeMar DeRozan at shooting guard or small forward, and that kind of helps you out utility-wise. If James Harden goes down with injury, I can just boost him up and put DeMar DeRozan up there. As far as these drafts go, I need to set it up so that the people watching at home can see exactly what we're doing. I won't be able to do that tonight just because I want it to look really good for them. But the next time we go live, we'll have that. But so far on this fantasy team, I have LaMelo Ball, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Scotty Barnes, Chris Paul, and Buddy Hield. And you have a lot of work to do learning the NBA this year, Michael. You've done a pretty good job with the MLB. If I do say so myself.
Oh, great! I just auto picked Devin Vassell. Who is that?
I'm not sure. Hold on.
Plays for San Antonio.
Oh wow, that's good, dude. In the first batter of the innings, Bryce Harper hits it to the wall and caught.
Man, I wish I could see the plays.
Oh, Bryce Harper almost just put Philly on the board with a deep out to start the 7th inning. I'm also on auto pick now.
Hey, but you know something? AJ Minter just got a rude awakening on his first at bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That brings
No, I
Nick.
think that ruffles his feathers, dude. Right away, just boom.
Yeah.
First pitch,
Yeah.
goes all the way out there. It's like, ooh, thank God you got saved, bud. But hey, watch out. They're hitting them.
So that brings a hot Nick Castellanos to bat, and he will now look to put Philly on the board. 1 out, top of the 7th, 0-1 count to Nick Castellanos.
You think Penn State +7 a good take?
I think so. That's what I'm gonna do.
You gonna take it?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll take Penn State plus 7. Huh?
I'm not taking no more bets.
Yeah? We're not talking about it?
We're not talking about it.
We're not talking about Mike's bets. Nick Castellanos, swing and a miss. It's a 1-2 count. 1 out, top of the 7th. Atlanta up 3-0. Game 2, a big game 2 for both teams. If Philly wins, they go up 2-0 on the defending world champs. They need one more win. Atlanta needs to tie the series going back to Philadelphia. Nick Castellanos pokes at a ball off the plate, fouls off, keeps the count at 1-2. We are in round 10 of 13 in the NBA mock draft. I am now on the clock, filling my last utility player spot. Again, not really sure how it works, but
I'm wondering, if the utility player is someone that, like, if one of your players goes down, you can't really make a substitution, so they make it for you with your utility player.
Yeah, I'm not.
But then you got to make sure you're covering all your bases.
I'm not sure. This is my first time even looking at an NBA draft board. I usually play for like on the side a fun NHL fantasy, and obviously our NFL fantasy. I played an MLB fantasy one year, but never an NBA fantasy. I'm really interested to see how this turns out for us. Top of the 7th, 1-2 count to Nick Castellanos. There's 1 out, no man on. Atlanta's up 3-0 on the Philadelphia Phillies. Castellanos takes a ball inside and low. 2-2 count. And now I'm going to be filling my bench here. So round 11 is when I'm going to start.
Can you hear that?
Did I hear what?
Can you hear that?
I can't hear anything, no. Johnny, as far as the Bruins are going, they're up 5-2 right now on Washington with 30 seconds left in the game. I'm monitoring that one as well. I have no ability to watch that one right now. The service that I have does not have the channel that game's on. I was looking forward to watching that game too, but Wednesday I would have assumed that NBC would have had it, but I don't know if NBC has the rights to any of the games anymore. Nick Castellanos grounds to third base. Dansby Swanson throws it over to first, and Olsen is able to scoop in time to get Nick out at first base for the second out of the inning.
John, take it away. I'm going to go grab some food. I'll be right back.
All righty. Boom. All right, so we have top of the 7th, 2 outs. Alec Boehm is now up to bat. He's having a pretty good season up to this point. He is 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch, he takes inside for a ball. And Johnny, that Boston game just went final. They won 5-2. So, pretty good. Pretty good start to the season. against Washington. That was in Washington as well. Some updates on the other NHL games going on around the league. Carolina is leading Columbus in the third period 4-1. Montreal and Toronto are tied at 2 in the third period. Chicago and Colorado are about to go live. And then the later games, we have Seattle in Anaheim against the Ducks and Vancouver against Edmonton. Alec Boehm skies one to left center field. And that is caught. That's going to end the inning. Going into the bottom of the 7th, Braves are up 3-0. 4 hits for Atlanta. 2 hits for Philadelphia. No rights to any game? Yeah. I hear that. A lot of, can you watch it on your phone? That's what I get, at least. I get a lot of that. Let's position this a little bit better. I get a lot of, can you play it on your phone? But yeah, so we got all the sports back now, Johnny. Michael and I were just talking about it. A week from tomorrow, we'll have a regular season hockey game, a regular season basketball game, a regular season football game, and a playoff baseball game. My wife is not so happy about that. Definitely not as happy as I am. I'll tell you that right now. Definitely not as happy as I am. She did give me a little half-hearted, yay, you know? That's all I can ask for is just a little bit of support for the one thing that I truly love, sports. I didn't say that, though. You can't tell her I said that. You can't tell her I said that. So going into the bottom of the 7th inning, Phillies are down 3-0. We need some immaculate pitching for the rest of the game, and the bats need to start firing. If those two things don't happen, we're going back to Philly 1-1, and it is a completely different series than it is right now. And we do not want that. We do not want that. Let me check what the first goal of this game was, because I know Michael had a bet placed on, I think it was Austin Matthews scoring the first goal. He does not have a goal, so it was not him. Looks like it was Bunting from Toronto. Michael and I both have, she is young, she will get over it. Michael and I both have Toronto going to the Stanley Cup, and I have Calgary going to the Stanley Cup. Keep October red. I agree. Keep October red. All right, so we're going into the bottom of the 7th. But before the bottom of the 7th starts, Johnny, can you do us a huge favor and make sure you like the stream so it helps us get out there so more people could come into the On Paper family? That'd be huge. Every time I say On Paper, I want to get one of them little soundboards so I can bam, 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 bam. If you hear me doing it, that's why I'm doing that. Is Michael every time he says it too, he'll make a little noise. But we want to get a little soundboard so we can make that happen. Keep October red. That's what we're hoping. Red October. So Andrew Bellotti comes into the game to start the bottom of the 7th for the Phillies. Zach Wheeler's night is done after giving up 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th. All right, so we're hoping for a solid outing for Bellotti, and then we'll see who's coming in after him. I don't think Bellotti will be in very long if they go with the way that they have been rotating pitchers with the bullpen. He'll probably go against maybe 3 batters. Hopefully he can get them out, but we'll see who comes up to the plate in this inning. Bellotti throws his first pitch away and in the dirt for ball 1. Not a great start. He'll find his command, though. The 1-0 pitch from Bellotti is in there for a strike. That's more like it. That's what I want to see. So 1-1, no outs, bottom of the 7th. Atlanta's up 3-0. One pitch from Bellotti is off the plate for ball number 2. Like I said, pitching was just about solid up until that bottom of the 6th inning. There were a couple of hits led up by the Braves, but no score. Bryce Harper led off in the first inning. He didn't lead off the game. He started out with his first at bat with a double. He got to third base with 1 out, and the Phillies weren't able to knock him in. Since then, Phillies bats went cold, and we haven't seen a hit since that first inning. Pop up to first base. Rhys Hoskins gets under it. First out of the inning. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Got to get out of this inning scoreless so we can go into the 8th and have some room to catch up with Atlanta's 3. Saturday, we have Penn State versus Michigan. And then we have Wisconsin against Michigan State. And then at 8 o'clock Eastern, USC versus Utah. So some good college football matchups this week as well. So Marcell Ozuna comes up with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. He's 0 for 2. First pitch is in there for a strike. Ozuna does not agree. Kind of stares at the spot where that ball came in and looked at the ump in disbelief. So the 0-1 pitch from Bellotti. Same spot. Not called a strike. The appeal to the first base umpire. He says he did not go. So Ozuna safely checks his swing. We have a 1-1 count with 1 out. I appreciate you, Johnny. That means a lot. These first couple streams, paired up with putting it on social medias and things like that, the likes and the views are huge. Ozuna shoots an absolute bomb to left field. Kyle Schwarber goes back. Fans are standing. Caught at the wall by Kyle Schwarber. Second out of the inning that almost spelled even more disaster for Philadelphia. Instead of going up 4-0 in the bottom of the 7th, we have 2 outs, 3-0. That left field wall looks a lot deeper to me than a few of the ballparks in the league. I'd be interested to see how many of the ballparks in the league that would have gone out. Either way, 2 outs, 3-0, bottom 7. That brings up Rosario. He's also 0 for 2. He swings and fouls that one in the dirt. Bellotti looking to finish this inning without letting up a run and leave 2 innings for his offense to get us back in the game.
Who's pitching for Philly?
Andrew Bellotti is now in the game. He's 9 pitches in. He's got 2 outs. It's an 0-1 count.
Hard.
The 0-1 pitch is just off the plate for ball 1 to Rosario. One in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Looking to defend. Ground ball to Gene Segura at second base. He'll come up, take his time, throw it over to first base, and that is the end of the 7th inning. Bellotti kind of shaking his head coming off the mound. I don't think he liked that he let that long out, but that's okay. I mean, 10 pitches, comes in, does his job, gets the 3 outs, and keeps it at 3-0. Now the Phillies have to go and do work in the 8th inning. They have to. We have to at least get a run here. At least. Take a little bit of pressure off. You know, take a little bit of pressure off going into the 9th inning. Johnny, how's the play-by-play? I mean, if you ask me, I'm doing an immaculate job. An immaculate job for someone not watching the game. But if I'm not doing an immaculate job, hey, man, it's my first time. Okay? Take it easy. But I know what you're going to say. You're going to say he's doing an immaculate job. Like, if I was listening and I had my eyes closed, paint a picture. I could paint a picture.
All right, maybe let's be a little more humble.
All right. My bad. Take it back. I appreciate you, Mike. That's what you're here for. That's what you're here for. So, like I said, Boston gets their first win. The Bruins get their first win of the season in Washington, 5-2, Michael. That game just went final a few minutes ago. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the Carolina-Columbus game. Carolina's up 4-1 in Carolina. And we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third period. Montreal just took the lead over Toronto. And as I'm saying that, 1 minute, 50 seconds left in the third period. Toronto ties it up again. So now it's 3-3 in Montreal against the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a great game.
You get 2 viewers, and all of a sudden you're Hollywood on us.
Hollywood. See, that's what I need. You can't tell me to be humble and then call me Hollywood. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, that's why I said be humble, because I said man's got 2 viewers and he's gone Hollywood on us.
I just like that. I just like that you take a little break to eat. I take your face off the screen, and then we start maxing out on viewers. Do you notice that that's what happens?
Is that how it is?
That's exactly.
They just want to hear me. They don't want to see me.
Like Johnny says, okay, you have a face for radio, Michael.
Wow, that's messed up.
It is a little messed up. Johnny says, I just got it on TV. I got top of the 8th and a commercial. I'm coming back from commercial right now, Johnny. Top of the 8th. And it looks like the Braves sent out their pitcher that played in the 7th. And right as we're coming back from commercial, it looks like he might have just gone out there to warm up, and now they're taking him out of the game. Is that what I'm seeing correctly? I have the sound off so we don't run into issues with the stream. Yeah, that's exactly what. So now we're going back to commercial. I don't know what the heck's going on. It looks like maybe a pitcher went out there, warmed up, and then now he's being taken out of the game. That might have, you know what that might have been?
What?
That might have given whoever was in the bullpen more time to warm up. Because then once the inning starts, now they can switch their pitcher, and it just gave him that much more time to warm up. Johnny says, Mike, keep the radio face. Are you ready to come back with us, Mike?
No, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you're leaving? You're not leaving. You're not going nowhere. We got too many sports. So Chicago and Colorado. Says it's delayed. On TNT.
Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago Blackhawks are playing the Colorado Avalanche in Colorado tonight.
And it's delayed.
It's delayed. Matt Vierling is up to bat for the Phillies in the top of the 8th, and he hits a dribbler back to the mound. Iglesias makes the play, throws it to first base. We have 1 out in the top of the 8th. We need a lot less of that and a lot more scoring if Philadelphia's going to come back. Carolina and Columbus is all but final. Carolina's going to get their first win at home. Gene Segura takes his first pitch.
What's the reason the Colorado Avalanche game is backed up due to them taking so long to celebrate their...
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Gene Segura hits a liner out to left field off the wall. It looks like he will get into... No, he won't. He stays at first. He hit that ball way too hard. Rosario was able to get a play on the ball and back into second base in time to keep Gene Segura, one of the fastest players in the league, mind you, to stay at first base. One of the longest singles I've seen.
Yep, I was correct.
Yep. So that would be the reason.
Losers.
That would be the reason why it's delayed, is because why, Mike? Hold on. 1 second. All right, Mike, tell us why the Colorado Avalanche game is delayed.
Because they don't care about their fans, John. They don't care about their fans. They're out there celebrating a gimme little Stanley Cup that they got because, the refs fucking gave it to them. And now they got the game delayed over an hour and it's another hour and 12 minutes until it's supposed to start. I mean, what is that? That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, just absolutely ridiculous. Kids have, like school tomorrow and stuff, don't they?
So I'm going to translate that for you. Michael is upset. Okay. As I would be. The reason why the Colorado Avalanche game is delayed is because they are celebrating their Stanley Cup victory last year over the Tampa Bay Lightning. And it's okay, Michael, because I agree with you. The refs played a big part in that Stanley Cup for them. Top of the 8th, 1-2 count. 1 out.
Get us a nice little hit right here. Can we get a nice little?
Yeah, I need a nice little hit from Stott, and he hits
a little hit out in center field.
Pops it up on the third base line. Oh my! Austin Riley. I mean, even I gotta give a hats off to that. Makes an amazing catch over his head for the second out of the 8th inning. I mean, he moved for that one. Wow, snags it, snow cones it, whatever you want to call it, and off the tarp, which has to be wet from the rain delay, right?
Yeah.
Actual athlete right there. Bryson Stott watches in disbelief. I think just about everybody in that stadium watched in disbelief. Mike, Johnny says that he likes the hair.
Hey, appreciate you, Johnny. 669 diamonds, 14 karat white gold, 72 diamonds representing each win, 6 rubies for winning in game 6. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
It's okay. It's a new season. That doesn't even matter anymore. It's a new season.
What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, you're right. Top of the 8th, 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber up to bat.
Yeah. That's all we're talking about.
Did I call that? Look at that. I knew who that was. I didn't even have to see his name or nothing.
Look at you, man. Look at you. It's not like it says the name there, but that's okay.
No, I said it before that came up.
I'm just messing with you. All right. Kyle Schwarber checks his swing. He would have been underneath it anyway, but that's okay. Top 8. 2-1. 2 outs. All right, 2-2 count to Kyle Schwarber. He's been in kind of a slump. Not the best time of year to go into said slump either. Let me tell you. Oh, come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Swing and a miss. Kyle Schwarber strikes out yet again. So if they're going to get it done, it's got to be in the 9th. It's got to be, right? It's got to be it's got to be. It's got to be. It's not too good to be true.
Wait, did Kyle Schwarber strike out?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dude, I can't believe you're going to delay your season opener an hour on a work day. I mean, do you not care about the fans that were standing there? I feel bad for the fans, to be honest. I feel bad. What a disgrace of an organization.
Terrible franchise, huh?
Disgrace of an organization. I mean, it's honestly, they should sell the team.
Johnny, I think mine's I think the same thing. I think I'm about a minute or two behind you as well.
Johnny, Tulsa, Oklahoma. They won a hockey team, right? Tulsa Avalanche? Just saying. I think you should fight for that.
Wouldn't that be something? Like, you just win your first Stanley Cup in 20 years, and you're like, well, we're going to Tulsa.
Yo, what if the lottery somehow hit like 15 billion and you won it and I won it? First thing I do, buy the Colorado Avalanche, dismantle their franchise immediately, sell every player for literally guys in their affiliate teams. I mean, just make all those fans' hopes and dreams of winning another one just fall right in front of them.
You would literally you would have to change your name after you did that.
No, I'd be a hero in Tampa. I just moved to Tampa. The entire city of Tampa would just love me forever.
So Tulsa has a team in the ECHL. You know another team that's in the ECHL? I'll give you a hint. Orlando.
Syracuse Crunch. Oh, Solar Bears.
The Orlando Solar Bears. So they're in the same league as the Tulsa Oilers. I don't know. They are affiliated with Anaheim Ducks in the NHL and the San Diego Gulls in the AHL.
Who farms from Orlando? I think it's Buffalo, no?
I think it's the Montreal... Or no, I think it's Toronto. Let me see. Orlando Solar Bears. It would be... Oh, shoot. You know what, Michael? Go into your closet. Go into your closet and throw out all of your Tampa Bay Lightning gear.
Why? Is it the Tampa Bay Lightning?
They are affiliated with the Tampa Bay Lightning of the NHL and the Syracuse Crunch of the AHL.
Sorry, I couldn't tell you a single ECHL. I couldn't tell you a single player on this.
No, I couldn't either. I couldn't either.
Dude, name the Flyers ECHL team.
I don't even know if they have one.
Okay, let's find out.
The Reading Royals of the ECHL. I didn't even know Reading had a team.
Sneeze attack.
The only teams in the NHL that don't have an ECHL affiliate is the Nashville Predators, the St. Louis Blues, the Vancouver Canucks, and the Winnipeg Jets. Buy you a drink.
They buy you a drink.
Let me buy you a drink. Ooh, wee, my money in the bank.
Stop. That's all we can get before we get, DMCA. So we just gotta stop.
We don't sing that good.
You only get like 10 seconds. No, it doesn't even matter, dude. Even if you just quote them.
To get demonetized?
Yeah, they just.
Well, let me tell you what. We are not monetized just yet, big fella. So I can sing all I want.
Fair enough.
You never know. You never know. Let's see here. John, can you turn up the volume? Turn up the volume on me or Michael? Or both? And is your volume all the way up? Because I don't want to push too far up into my mixer. Dansby Swanson hits a pop up to shallow left field. Kyle Schwarber's there. So 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Atlanta's up 3-0.
John, I have to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I just found a YouTube channel called Blind on the Move. And they're showing the different types of tips you can put on the end of your, blind stick. Who do they think's watching?
Wait, what?
The channel is called Blind on the Move, and they are demonstrating different tips you can put on the end of your, seeing stick for a blind person, and how they test out in the snow, and they're showing the different ways they work in the snow. And all I'm asking is, who are they?
So I have a question for you. Would you trust me enough if you were blind? Would you trust me enough to pick out a tip for you?
No. Not even a little bit.
Why? So you're saying, hold on. So you're saying, hypothetically, if you were blind, you wouldn't trust me to pick out a tip for your walking stick.
Nope.
No. It's messed up.
No, you know why? You know why? Because 99% of the time, you'll be, you know what I mean? Like, you'll be right there for me. You'll help me out. You'll make sure I get the right equipment for the right, terrain that we are on.
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be 1, 2, maybe 3 times at some of the most critical points in my life, like maybe walking down the aisle to get married, maybe the first time, like, walking up to my son's graduation,
Right.
Who knows, where you're going to pull some fuckery, put some bullshit on there, and I'm going to have people laughing at me because there's a freaking dildo connected to the end of my stick.
What do you think of me? No.
I did. That's what
honestly, what do you? I would definitely do that. I definitely would, and I'd make sure that the marbles on it were much bigger too. You know what I mean? Much bigger than the main course. So, but
who knows? Maybe that'll help with guidance. Who knows? Maybe it'll help with balance.
But no, to answer your question, I don't know who they're making that for. Like, do you have to feel it to, I don't know. I don't know.
It's a video.
So the
Who are
blind
they making that for?
so the blind people can see it?
Point in hand.
Oh, got it. All right. Hot take from Mike. 2 outs, 1 man on first base. Noah Syndergaard is in the game.
All right. Time to get a strikeout here. I'm seeing a 1-0 pitch. What are you seeing? Johnny, what are you seeing? Johnny's probably already seen the end of the game.
Oh, that's a high fly ball to shallow left field. Kyle Schwarber's there. Okay, so end of the 8th. Down 3-0. Michael, I want you to tell me, and I'm not going to give any input. I want you to tell me, and don't just say score runs. Okay? Tell me in detail what the Phillies need to do in this 9th inning to come back.
Well, that's simple. They need to somehow find a loophole in the rules and let Bryce Harper just go to bat like 6 times in a row, basically. It's
Okay.
realistically what they need to do right now, which, is probably not plausible. The next thing I would say is, swing at the ones you can hit. Don't swing at the ones that you can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's like that was like how my t-ball coach taught me back in the day. You know what I mean? That was his wisest words. What else? Honestly, it's the Philly Fanatic. I know, like, they're in the Braves, but does he travel with them? Well, give him a shot. Let him get, designated hitter. Who knows? You know what I mean? What do you think?
Let's do that.
Thoughts?
Let's do that baseball, baby.
Hey, you know what they say. Let's do that baseball.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut that piece up that you just did there, and I'm going to post that.
But cut it up to where, like, there's no, like, pauses. Like, it's almost like, you know what I mean? You know how people do that, right?
Yes, and I'm going to say, can you tell that Michael is our baseball expert?
Color commentator is what they call him.
Yeah, color commentator. Yeah. Hey.
That's what we prefer to be called here in the biz.
in a professional sense, we like to be called color commentators. Thank you.
Color commentators. Yeah.
Johnny, are you sure that your phone is not turned all the way up? Because I just checked on my phone. Let me see.
Yo, put
Yeah, color commentator. Yeah.
That's what we prefer to be called here in the biz.
I can turn it up. I can turn it up just a little bit more, but I'm starting to go into the red just a tad. So I don't want to, like I said, I want to leave some room for when the Phillies come back in the 9th and I have to start yelling at the top of my lungs, and I don't want to burst your speakers. I'm up. All right, so I just turned myself up. Like I said, my voice is showing that I'm in the yellow, so I'm not in the red just quite yet. But
you're getting there.
But I am.
Here, let me listen to it.
I am getting there.
Okay, never mind. I agree with Johnny. Now it sounds really good. Now you can definitely hear you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, I just checked it and I just put it on full blast, and it was like really good quality. Hold on, let me try this. We're gonna do a little test. We're gonna do a little test.
Top of the 9th, Rhys Hoskins grounds it to shortstop. He's up with it. That's the first out of the 9th.
Say testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How about that, huh? As the best test in the world, I would say. Best test in the world. All right, so top of the ninth, 1 out. Phillies need to score 3 runs at least to stay alive in game 2.
Yeah, definitely sounds really good. So another thing about that clip, that second part where we started talking about where I was like, yeah, I call it color commentating. You should clip it to where you have me talking about it, and then you being like, yeah, you're our baseball expert. Me being like, well, we like to call ourselves
color commentators. And let's do that baseball, baby. Let's do that baseball.
Let's do that baseball.
Oh, they're gonna swing and they're gonna hit it, and no one's gonna catch it, baby. Jansen gets Real Muto to chase up high. 0-2 count, 1 out, top 9. Atlanta's up 3-0, looking to tie the series at 1. Oh.
Listen, all I'm saying is they're not doing what I said they needed to do. They're not doing it. They're not doing what I told them they needed to do. I mean, where's Bryce Harper?
Dude, phone up the MLB right now and tell them to tune in, back it up about 5 minutes, and look for Mike's hot take. And if they do that, it's the recipe for winning. And I hope that San Diego was watching when you said it. I really do, because they need a win tonight. Real Muto pops it up. Shallow center field. 3 Atlanta Braves are there. Called off. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Unfortunate. Unfortunate right now. Down to their last out. Bryce Harper up to bat. He has a double.
Hey, dude, just put a homer out there just so that we can get a point. You know what I mean?
Please. He had a double in the second.
Why do they show just like the oldest people at these games?
Was it a Phillies fan?
Braves.
Bryce Harper skies the first pitch. Catcher's there underneath it. Makes the catch. Game is over. Series tied 1-1.
But we're going to Philly for the next 2, John. We took one in Atlanta.
Hold on. They're not sure if they're going to allow the out. Did the net play a part in the catch? Sky high. Castellanos gets out of the way. Catcher underneath. He feels for the net. Makes the clean catch. I don't see
He's pushing the net though to stop it from touching it.
To
Does
make
that matter?
room?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that was far enough off to where I don't see any problem with that.
I think my camera's frozen.
I don't see any problem with that. Did they called it no out? Wow. Okay. I'm not too sure about that. I'll be interested to listen to that and see what the actual call was. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can watch these games with like the sound going into my headset without going through the desktop audio.
Yeah, so I just turned it on. They said said it hit the net.
Oh, it
Foul
hit the
ball.
net.
Yeah, he's saying it hit the net, foul ball.
Okay. So Bryce
Is it,
Harper
you know,
stays alive. Ball off the plate. It's gonna be 1-1.
so in football, if they go to punt the ball or they go to kick off, right? And it's going towards the sideline, if it's about to hit and it hits the grass and then bounces out, then it's where the spot of the ball was, right? But if the player is sitting with 1 foot out of bounds and 1 foot in of bounds and catches the ball, it's considered out of bounds, which means it goes to the 40-yard line.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe in baseball, is it potentially if he's touching the net, catching the ball at the same time, they consider that it's touching?
No, because you can still catch the ball out of play and it's still an out as long as it doesn't hit the ground. But if it touches that netting, it's considered a dead ball. It has to stay in the air without touch anything impeding it. So if it did touch the net, yeah, that's a dead ball, foul ball. It's the same way as if you were to hit a fair ball off the wall and catch it off the wall. It's a hit. It's it's the same as it hitting the ground. 1-2 count. Bryce Harper fouls it off, so it's gonna stay 1-2, 2 outs. Jansen.
The way this pitcher pitches is hilarious.
What'd you say?
The way this pitcher pitches is hilarious. He goes up, stops.
Yeah, he's one of the better
Slowly and then
closers in baseball that we've seen in this generation. He used to play for the Dodgers, and he's pretty solid. So 2-2 count, 2 outs. Atlanta's down 1-0 to the Phillies in the series, looking to tie the game. Swing and a miss from Harper. He chases up top. And the series is tied at 1, going back to Philadelphia.
Wait, they're reviewing it? Just kidding. Oh man, Johnny already said done in the chat. We didn't even notice it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I saw it before it happened, and I knew he was gonna strike out because Johnny put it in the chat, but I didn't react. I was stone cold. I didn't react, did I?
I didn't see it. I didn't know.
I didn't give it away. Didn't even give it away. All right, so
all right, man. Well,
tied at 1. Let's give a little update on NHL, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Hopefully, we'll be back. What, Tuesday?
Yeah. So Tuesday, I might come live at some point this weekend. Michael won't be here if I do that. I don't like going live without Mike though. It's my partner in crime. So Johnny, don't hate us if we don't go live until Mike is available again. Let's check this.
So you're saying Tuesday though? You're not sure if you're gonna be able to watch the game because it's on TNT? No, it's on ESPN.
No, I was talking about tonight's game. So usually Wednesday Night Rivalry is done on NBC, but I'm pretty sure ESPN owns the rights to the NHL now, so it's not on NBC anymore. It'll be on ABC or TNT. Anaheim has already taken a 1-0 lead against the Seattle Kraken, and the Chicago-Colorado game is live now. It's tied 0-0 still.
Who cares? I mean, like, does anybody care really?
It's okay, Mike. Mike, we're going to get through this season together. All right?
No, I know. We're going to do great. Lightning are going to kill it. Got a healthy Stamkos, healthy Kucherov, healthy Braden Point. And you know who's injured? Bogosian, which is actually, I wish him the best. I hope he's okay. But whenever he's on the ice, he fucking stinks it up. So,
he's just a big old body.
You know.
He's a force to be had on the ice, I think. He's definitely not known for his hockey skill, though. Not like
No.
he used to be, but yeah, Johnny, I agree. It's not on paper sports without Mike, so I'm leaning towards not going live without him. But for our channel presence, I might go live for an hour at some point this weekend when sports are big, and maybe just put a little. I might put a little screenshot of Mikey in his place as a placeholder. But that's gonna finish us
There you go.
off for.
Maybe I can call in. I can call in through Discord on my phone.
You could.
Yeah.
You could. But we have a big game. I mean, we have a big day on Tuesday. You know, aside from
Oh, yeah.
football, Tuesday will be all 3 big sports. So, but we love you. We hope you have a good night, and I hope all your bets hit this weekend, except for you, Johnny, because all your bets go against me. I'm spanking. I was spanking your butt up until Monday night's game, so I think I'm still up $5 on you. So, but everybody have a good night. We love sports. We love them.
Peace.